Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do 3 examples of calculating either concentration, moles, or liters using the molarity equation. But first, I want to show you this. I have a triangle. You probably have seen this before with the density equation. We have moles, volume, and molarity. So let's say the problem is asking us to find moles. All you do with this triangle is you cover up moles, and it's telling you that you're going to multiply molarity times volume. You can do the same thing. Let's say the problem is saying we need to find volume. You cover up the volume. It's telling you to solve, telling you to take the number of moles divided by molarity. That's pretty much how you use this triangle. So we will be revisiting this triangle for each problem we're going to do. So our first problem we have is, what is the molarity of a solution containing 4.0 moles of solute and 25 liters of solution? So we are given our 9.0 moles, and we're given 25 liters. And we are trying to find the molarity. That's what we're trying to find. So let's go ahead and list out our variables that we know of. So we know our N equals our 9.0 moles. Our V, which is our volume, equals the 25 liters. But we don't know our molarity, so we're going to have M as a question mark. Okay? So, we're trying to find molarity. So, revisiting the triangle again, we're going to cover up molarity. It tells me we're going to do moles divided by volume. So, the equation we're going to be using is we got N divided by V. So, let's just go ahead and plug that in. N is our 9.0 divided by our volume, which is 25. And when we solve for that, plugging that into our calculator, we get 0.36 molarity. The unit for molarity is capital N. That is how you do that first problem. All right, so let's move on to our second problem. Our second problem is, what is the number of moles of solute in a 0.65 liters of a 0.40 molarity solution? So what we're given is 0.65 liters, 0.44 molarity, and we're trying to find moles. So let's just go ahead and list out our variables that we know of. We don't know our moles, so our moles is going to be a question mark. Our volume is the 0.65 liters, and our molarity is 0.40 molarity. So we got to find moles. So we're going back to our triangle. We need to find N. So we're going to cover N, and it tells me we're going to do molarity times volume. So the equation we're going to be using is N equals molarity times volume. So just go ahead and plug in our numbers. We have molarity is 0.40 times the 0.65, and plugging that into your calculator, we get 0.26. Remember, the unit for N is moles. Okay. All right, let's do our last example. How many liters of a 0.30 molarity solution are needed to give 2.7 moles of solute? So, we are given molarity, we're given moles, we're trying to find liters. So let's go ahead and list out all our variables. We know our moles equals the 2.7 moles. Our volume, we don't know this time. We need to find our volume. So it's a question mark. And our molarity is a 0.36 m. So referring back to our triangle, cover up V since we need to find volume. So that tells me we're going to take moles divided by molarity. So the equation we're going to use is V equals moles divided by molarity. So plugging in our numbers that we know, we have 2.7 divided by our 0.30. Plugging that into our calculator, we get 9, and we know our unit for volume is going to be liters. And that's your answer. That is all you do.